This one we've been sitting on for a while, and it kind of came out. But the Battlehawks are to host, and we put the teaser out there on social media on the Twitters because it's not X. About that there was talk of the St. Louis Battlehawks hosting 6 home games in 2025. Why? Because there's a problem with the Alamodome. So at the conclusion we heard this from sources, the conclusion of the statement that the Alamodome already had major event commitments for the months of April, May, and June, which occur, of course, during the 10 weeks of the UFL season. One major event, the 2025 men's NCAA Final Four weekend, April 5th and 7th. Now, that is one weekend, but still there's a lot of prep and things to go along with that to set all that up. Followed by, they also have Disney on Ice is another thing on that weekend tour. And I'm hearing that there's more events as well that hasn't kind of come out yet. So UFL, of course, News Hub broke the story before the official announcement came out. So along with the Brahmas season ticket information for the 2025 season, the UFL released the following. United Football League today announced the St. Louis Battlehawks will host 6 regular season games in 2025, with the San Antonio Brahmas visiting the Dome at America Centers twice. Quote, as we planned for the 2025 season, our process from a league standpoint was to assess availabilities at our venues to create a schedule that works operationally across all 8 markets. Russ Brandon said, after reviewing venue availabilities, we decided the best option would be to add a 6 home game to St. Louis in order to best fulfill our team schedules. We are grateful for the support our partners, the city of St. Louis and the Dome, has given us. Maybe that's the game that we travel out for. The Battlehawks are 3-1 all time against the Brahmas, with the only loss coming last season in the 2024 XFL Conference Championship game. All 4 games between the two teams have been decided by 10 points or less. More information about the game and the full UFL schedule will be released at a later date. We're hearing sometime maybe in September that actually they do have things kind of wrapped up, is kind of what we're hearing. The first opportunity to keep their seats at a special price. Of course, we assume Battlehawks fans will turn out for this, quote, away game much more than if it was in San Antonio, or San Antonio moved their games to Houston, the home of TD-ECU Stadium, which we're hearing they're returning. The UFL is returning in 2025. The XFL's Roughnecks played there in 2023, but had to move to Rice Stadium due to renovations. Arlington Renegades, home of Choctaw Stadium, again, would be a venue, but a sparse crowd. St. Louis, of course, is the best option by far. If both teams are competitive, it would be great for the UFL to be able to fill the Dome 6 times rather than 5. Remember, that is a lot of money that Dome brings in for the UFL. And to add a 6th game there, it's actually a no-brainer. Even though it sucks for the San Antonio Brahmas, it's still fantastic for the league to generate more revenue, because we want more revenue going into the league because we don't want it to go away. So it makes sense. It's unfortunate, though. Now that they have a team in place and marketing, we've had this whole off season. Hopefully we get the schedule. We're hearing that it's all wrapped up. We'll get that schedule soon in the beginning of September. This way season tickets and ticketing people can kind of do their things. We can really show out this season. I already renewed my tickets. Make sure you renew yours. And maybe this is the game that we head to St. Louis to go to the St. Louis away game in St. Louis. So we'll just have to see when the schedule comes out.